Namaste, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। आई एम जेवी एंड डॉक्टर मीनाक्षी, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ शरारत फैकल्टी ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक साइंस, ज्योति विद्यापीठ विमेंस यूनिवर्सिटी। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है कैलेजियन। सो व्हाट इज कैलेजियन? Chalazion is also called the tarsal or meibomian cyst. It is a chronic, non-infective, non-suppurative lipogranulomatous inflammation of the meibomian gland. This is the most commonest of all lid lumps. In the image, you can see the meibomian gland in the tarsal plate. So, if the cyst is formed in this gland due to the retention of the secretion of this gland, that will form a meibomian cyst and it is called the chalazion. Predisposing factors: first is age, more common in children and young adults and in patients with eye strain due to muscle imbalance or refractive errors. Habitual rubbing of the eyes or fingering of the lids and nose, chronic blepharitis and diabetes mellitus are usually associated. Metabolic factors: chronic debility, excessive intake of carbohydrates and alcohol. Pathogenesis: first, there occur mild grade infection of the meibomian gland by organisms of very low virulence. As a result, there occurs proliferation of the epithelium and infiltration of the walls of the ducts which are blocked, then retention of the secretions in the gland causing its enlargement. The pent-up and extravasated secretions act like an irritant and excite the non-infective lipogranulomatous inflammation of the blocked meibomian glands and surrounding tissue. Here you can see the image of the normal oil gland and the blocked oil gland. Oil gland means the meibomian gland. Clinical features: the symptoms are painless swelling in the eyelid, gradually increasing in size, mild heaviness in the lid, blurred vision due to induced astigmatism by a very large chalazion pressing on cornea, watering or epiphora due to eversion of lower punctum caused by a large chalazion of lower eyelid. Signs are: nodule is noted slightly away from the lid margin, which is firm to hard and non-tender on palpation. Upper lid is involved more commonly than the lower lid. Reddish purplish area is seen on the palpebral conjunctiva after eversion of the lid. Projection of the main bulk of the swelling on the skin side, that is very rare. Marginal chalazion present as small grayish nodule on the lid margin occasionally. Here you can see the image of the chalazion. The clinical course and complications: complete spontaneous resolution, that is very rare, slow increase in size and it may become very large, fungating mass of granulation tissue when lesion bursts on the conjunctival side, secondary infection leading to hordeolum internum, calcification, that is very rare, malignant changes leading to adenocarcinoma. Treatment: treatment first there is conservative treatment involving the hot fermentation, topical antibiotic eye drops, oral anti-inflammatory drugs. Second is intralesional injection of long acting steroid indicated in soft and small chalazion of recent onset located near the puncta where incision and curettage may cause damage. Next treatment is incision and curettage, surface anesthesia by instillation of xylocaine drops in the eye and 2% xylocaine infiltration in the lid. Lid is everted and chalazion clamp is fixed. Incision with a sharp blade. Incision should be vertical on conjunctival side to avoid injury to other meibomian glands and horizontal on the skin side to have an invisible scar. Curettage of the cheesy contents with the help of chalazion scoop. Here you can see the image of the incision and curettage of the chalazion with the help of a blade. They have shown the vertical incision with blade and they have also shown how to hold the chalazion with the chalazion clamp, and we have to also use the chalazion scoop to curate the chalazion. Here's a real picture of the incision and curettage. Then carbolic acid cautery in the cavity followed by neutralization with methylated spirit to avoid the recurrence. Patching of the eye after instilling antibiotic eye ointment. Then post-operative treatment: hot fermentation, antibiotic eye drops, oral anti-inflammatory, analgesics and oral antibiotics to decrease discomfort and prevent infection. Fourth treatment plan is the diathermy for marginal chalazion. Fifth is the oral tetracycline as prophylaxis in recurrent chalazion. In recurrent chalazion, malignancy should be ruled out. Hey, they have shown the diathermy circuit. Thank you. This session is powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you so much.